Aloha, Joloha, Taekwondo. What else? Aloha, 0 eyeballs. Number 1. Big up number 1 eyeball. Aloha, welcome. You know how I do that in whistle? I'm like hitting the buttons and like roundhouse. Yeah. Woo! It is the weekend. Here we are. Welcome to Primo, Kimo's Talk Story Happy Hour. I never remember the name until I try to say it. Welcome to Primo, Kimo's Talk Story Happy Hour. Let us get you psyched for the weekend. Sometimes I feel like I'm about ready to fall asleep right before I do this. And up 0. Up 1. I love seeing the little eyeball. That is totally inaccurate, but I love to see the eyeball and the people showing up. I know Jim is there. My mom is there. Uncle Seymour from Massachusetts.
Oh, sorry. Just bonked Pokey.
Oh, gotta take the dog to the doctor.
What's my issue here? Oh, okay, there we go.
Kick the ding dong. So, welcome everybody to the show here. This is the 10th one, and today is all about Tiki, which is all about every week, but it's just because I couldn't think
Tiki,
of
tiki, tiki, tiki.
yeah, it's just all Tiki all the time. Tiki, 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 tiki. Well, the first thing I'll say is going to be totally controversial, and that is just the word Tiki sometimes grates my nerves because it's just it's very used. And sometimes it's not used appropriately in the blah, blah, and the this and that. So I'm just like, hey, let's just not say the word. And that reminds me of my buddy Jason's Facebook page, Polynesian Pop. Well, I don't know what it's called. It's called something Polynesian Pop. And that's sort of Tiki, but without saying Tiki, which I appreciate. Huh. That's what I say almost to everything I say.
That was a lot of words.
It's like, yeah, well, all right then. So in preparing for today, which we do actually prepare for, which normally means just taking things off the wall or off a shelf so we can show them to you. And I'm going to try to look right there at the camera so it appears like I'm in the same room.
You're engaging the viewers.
Yes, I'm engaged. Engage. Is that a Star Trek term? Is that from Star Wars?
Engage?
Engage. I believe they engage the Illudium crystals or something. They engage something. Warp drive. Warp
I'm
drive.
using my heel to touch the iPad.
So the first thing I'd like to talk about here today is this tape right here. See this tape? This is Oingo Boingo, Dead Man's Party, one of the greatest albums ever made. So we sell stuff on eBay. Mostly we sell my own personal property, stuff that I've collected over the years, stuff from when I was a kid. Seriously, because everything comes back and it's worth money, so I sell it. And I sold my Oingo Boingo tape, this exact tape, and I sold it, and then I felt a little weird about selling that.
It wasn't buyer's remorse. It was seller's remorse.
It was seller's remorse because it reminds me of the day I went and bought the tickets over for the Redwood Amphitheater. This is what Talk Story is. Here, let's set. Ooh, it's a summer night. 1985, I would say. Somehow I got over to the Redwood Amphitheater at Great America, which is Santa Clara, California. That's about around where I grew up. Oh, cheers, by the way.
Oh,
these are just knockoff cocktails that we made up, and they're just nothing. But they have hog juice in them. It's just a
hazy lazy.
Yeah, they're called the Hazy Lazies. Cheers.
J. Marshak. Hi.
Mr. J.
Aloha.
So we are 1985. I go down to the Redwood Amphitheater. I get 2 tickets to Paradise. Maybe that's what I'm hoping for. Kathy Eklund is Paradise. by the dashboard lights. This is also my wish and dream. But I go in and I get the 2 tickets. I pick her up. I think someone dropped us off, her mom or my mom. Can't remember. I was 16 and we went to Oingo Boingo and we saw it was this era. It was right here. This was it. I mean, this is what they were playing.
Did you say Kathy Eklund or
Yeah.
Ireland?
Eklund. Go look her up somewhere on the internet. Hassle her.
That's too bad it wasn't the Sports Illustrated model.
It wasn't. Hey, my puffy pillow's showing.
Oh no,
that's so tacky.
It's your ghost pillow. It's not so ghosty.
Why is my ghost pillow not ghosted? Oh, it's so comfortable though. So ghost-like. I'm hoping that my shoulders cover the top of it. So Dead Man's Party, Oingo Boingo. We go to the concert together. I'm sure we got dropped off by parents. We went over to the place where all the kids hang out after the concert, and I'm sitting there, we're getting ice cream, and I'm just like, how do I lay down this system that will work so that I can put my face on her face? I just wanted it so bad. And then it didn't happen like that exactly. And I don't remember exactly what happened. I definitely got like a little good night peck. And I definitely spent like the better part of the next 2 years stealing my mom's car and driving to Sunnyvale to go break her out of her house, and then we'd go drinking in a hill somewhere.
Cool. Your youth sounds like a 80s coming of age movie.
I made it that way. When you grow up in the Bay Area, I mean, I grew up in Palo Alto, so it's kind of like just really not a stereotype, but an archetype or a typey type. It's a type, but we had fun. We had a lot of fun there. And some people really took advantage of being in that area for an education. And some of us did epic partying. The Grateful Dead's from there, for crying out loud. Anyway, short story long, I sold my copy, which was had been in the car. It was sun bleached and faded, and I sold it on the eBay for $27.50. I'm like, I sold my tape for $27.50. I was very excited. Then like a week later, I was like, oh, I shouldn't have done that because now I don't remember the story. So then I just went on there and bought another one for $10. And it's like way better condition than mine was. It doesn't have my, the dirt from my old car on it, but that's okay. I'll get over that. I'm just a person who likes things for the memory, for their intrinsic value, as opposed to their sentimental value. I prefer intrinsic value. Am I right? Noises. Make noises. Thank you.
I was just thinking, like, yes. How many things that we have or you have that you bought from eBay?
I mean, over the years,
there was stuff that you had as a child and you wanted them again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The stuff that mom gave away to the Goodwill, and then I had to recreate my entire childhood. It was expensive, but that's okay.
Playing the tiny violin.
Yeah, she gave away my tiny violin. Can you believe that?
Yeah. Poor thing.
So abused. So what else we wanted to talk about today was the art of Tiki, because that's always important. People like art. And we gathered up some art that we bought. But the first thing I wanted to do was because this box has been kicking around here for years and years, and then I looked at it, and I have to make sure not to show the address exactly.
So we've been fracking our
hoard. Frack our hoard. I don't know if you can see the whatchamacallit.
Is there a postmark on that?
Yeah, the postmark is October 29th, 2009. So what? This is just sitting, this has just been sitting here for the better part of a decade. Wow. Or more than a decade. What's a better part mean?
Unopened.
Like totally.
Do you have any idea what might be in that?
I'm pretty sure I know what's in it, which is why I never opened it. But
right,
I was just like, oh, they'll just sit in there. I'm pretty sure. But hey, let's just look. I tell you before I actually open it. I'm gonna open the package. We're doing an unboxing that's 13 years ago. I received this. I assume I gave him positive feedback. I don't know.
So it has the address here then, right?
Yes, it is
Okay.
here. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I thought. I'm
What?
sure.
What is it?
Oops. Primo
What
beer
is it?
cans.
Oh, look at that.
So I could make more hats and such.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, and look at the bottom's missing. The
Oh.
top's there, but the bottom's missing. Anyway, you don't need that because they cut open the can and use a hole punch to punch holes in it, and then that's how you macrame the thing. But look at this. There's another
How many?
one. Ooh. Yeah, so they're all I'm thinking they're all Primo.
So then you got those from eBay, right?
Yes, this was an eBay purchase. I mean, way back in time, like in the 2010s and before, I was buying all kinds of Hawaiian stuff and Primo things while everyone else is asleep.
Clink clink. Music.
They're not asleep anymore. Nobody's asleep anymore. Everybody knows Hawaiian shirts and such, but I mean, there was always a big market for Hawaiian shirts back into the 90s, but as far as Primo stuff, I seem to clean up on that stuff early. Wow, I got 6 Primo beer cans.
You got a 6-pack.
I got a 6-pack. From
So
2009.
Will you get another hat made?
Well, this is enough to have chaps made, so I'm gonna have some chaps fashioned out of these.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah. The thing is though that this does have this metal does get hot in the sun. So there. Look at that.
Where's our lovely music?
We're awash. Oh, what happened? That's why people leave, because they want background music. Where do you think it went? I asked it not to go.
Huh. Did it just play one song?
Feels like it did.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta work on things. Do you think they can even hear us? Are you sure people can hear us?
Yes. And you know how I know?
No.
The only way I'm ever able to tell is I see the closed caption.
Oh, that's awesome. So
if I don't see that, then I know that there is no sound.
But we have sound. Welcome to Primo Kimo's Talk Story Happy Hour. Oh my gosh, it's 4:12 p.m. Coming. Let's just start over.
Yeah.
For no reason. Aloha.
Hi,
welcome.
Everybody.
4:12 p.m. on a lovely, beautiful Friday afternoon. Coming to you from the new north end of Burlington, Vermont. I'm not going to tell you my street, but it's not that hard to find. There's not that many of them. Aloha. You made it through another week. You made it through another week. The world may be crumbling, but you have right now. Ooh, I'm going to sneeze.
You're making my nose itch.
Aloha. So yeah, and tonight we also have to look forward to the best, and then you tried the rest. Spike's Breezeway Cocktail Hour is tonight. Everybody watch it. Like him, subscribe. Like me, subscribe if you want. I'll insist on it later when I'm actually providing some sort of
on the
YouTube.
On the YouTube.
Oh yeah, on the YouTube. Like everything. No, liking is good. That's motivational to see the likes. We print them out. We print out each individual like and frame it.
Sort of like the first dollar bill of a business that they make.
Dollar bill, y'all. Oh yeah, and on I don't know if I really want to just blast out our YouTube on our eBay channel, but our eBay channel. What am I saying? Our eBay
channel schmannel.
But if you know us, you actually can. Excuse me, I always had to obviously pick my nose. I just want to put it on blast necessarily, but we sell some cool stuff on eBay if you know how to find us. I mean, and it's not a mystery, but it's just I just don't want to talk about it. But we do have on there right now, which is crazy, is we have my Nirvana ticket from the Cow Palace in 1993. I believe it's April 9th, 1993, and it's Nirvana L7 Disposable Heroes of Hypocrisy and the Breeders were all there for the Bosnian benefit concert. And I have that ticket stub up there, and I'm getting a lot of play on it. And so I just jacked the price up to $600, and people are still, following it and stuff. I probably people who are like, I have a ticket, I'm going to watch this one and see what happens. It's probably not people who are actually going to buy it, but we'll see.
Do you ever do that? Do you ever just watch an item just to see what it goes for?
I don't. I only watch items that I want to buy, and then I do watch them.
Yeah, I've never watched an item just to see what it ends up selling for.
No, because I don't have time to follow up on that. But I do. I always watch something that I want to buy, or an item similar to one that I want to buy. Kind of keeps my want list accurate and going. Is that a life hack? That's a life hack. Ooh, Primo's life hack. Yeah.
I was just thinking of as you were playing the sound effects is that my reaction to them is really delayed. And I was just thinking of when I was working in my office today and I heard you listening to the news, and it was not a spelling bee, but some sort of spelling contest. And the people had to spell words, however many words in what a certain amount of time, or the fastest amount of time or something.
I think it was a girl who won the fastest spelling bee in the world.
She was going so fast.
There was literally not a single word that she spelled. I hadn't even heard the words.
I have such a delayed reaction to everything. So even
you do
with your sound effects, it takes me like 3. It takes me a while to react to them. She would be like right on top of it.
That girl was just spewing letters out, and it was amazing. She was very impressive. I was sitting here. They played like 2 minutes of the spelling bee,
and she was only 14, spelling. Right?
Yeah, and she had to like hit the button when she was, make sure she had done spelling it.
Okay.
So she was just rattling. I mean, I think the whole thing was to get as many words as you can.
Hi, Jim Johnson. Hi.
Aloha, Jim. Aloha. Welcome to Primo Kimo Talk Story Happy Hour. I'm a pro. I'm a producer. I produce this show. All right, kids. Well, here, let me show you. Where's that? Oh, you're such a bad background music.
Yeah, I think it's only playing one song at a time.
We always have to deal with this, and it works perfectly ahead of time. And I go and I try it out, and it works perfectly. And the second you do anything for real, then it goes, oh no, I'm not gonna do that. Because what I'm using is this beautiful. I told everybody sometime that this was a record given to me by Selector Lopaka. Okay, and go. That's it.
Oh yeah, I like that.
It always starts with this one. So if
Honolulu to Hawaii.
If I try to start it with a different song, then it just turns off in the middle. So unacceptable. Diplomatic immunity. Okay, so we are. Did anybody see the picture that was on the promo, the preview promo thing, which was
for upcoming Talk
Story
and
it was
Happy
the Primo
Hour
beer
video?
truck from 1966 or something. I just thought that was the coolest picture, right on Kalakaua Drive in Honolulu.
Oh,
what happened? Oh no, do we have to go to the hospital?
No, Jim is asking, what are you drinking today? We're calling it the lazy hazy.
This is a lazy day, Jim. It's got pebble ice and it has pog juice in it. And this is not a quality cocktail day.
No, but it tastes fine.
Oh my gosh, it tastes so good, I have to say. So it's Chardonnay and pog. This is not traditional Hawaiian. However, in a pinch, they have white wine in Hawaii. So and then you put the pog juice in there. It's the pebble ice. It's the glass. Oh, I was gonna actually get some slap the mint. I was gonna get some mint and put on it, but we don't need the mint. Save the poor mint. Save our mint till later.
You know, with you just saying, "Oh, in a pinch you can get white wine in Hawaii."
They actually have plenty of it.
Of course they do. But I don't know why it made me think of the McDonald's in Hawaii.
Oh, wasn't that awesome?
And what was it that they had that they only had? Well, for one, they had a papaya pie instead of apple pie. No, not papaya.
It was guava.
Guava, sorry.
I mean, they may or may not have papayas, but they don't in Hawaii. But they fry their pies.
It was a guava pie instead of one of the apple pies, and then they also had.
Yes, they have the other one too. Not the lilikoi. They have the purpley one.
Jim, pog is papaya, orange, guava juice.
Oh yeah, pineapple, orange, guava.
Pineapple.
Why are you in love with papayas today? You're all papaya lady.
I am papaya.
Are you taking over Princess Pupule's? Got plenty of papayas?
Oh, I don't know.
Uh-oh. Run for your money. Run for the hills. Yeah, so no, pineapple, orange, guava is sort of the juice of the islands, but like it's not like a high grade. It's for the kids. It's like punch for the kids, but you can get. It's actually pineapple, orange, and guava. It's the taste of the islands.
Jim was saying that the McDonald's has Spam on the menu too. Is that what I'm thinking? What was
they
it?
They probably have masubis. They might have masubis.
It was like a chicken sandwich. What was it?
We got different teriyaki burgers.
Okay.
And they were semi-disgusting. They were good. It was a quarter pounder, and we had 4 people. We all had one, and it was dark brown teriyaki burger. I mean, it was like a quarter pounder with the teriyaki sauce all over it, and it was, you know how teriyaki is pretty salty. Well, and it's McDonald's, so it was double super salt bomb. And I remember looking down at my feet, and they turned into bowling balls, just circles. They just turned into big circles.
Or they were like when you take you take a latex glove and you blow into it.
Yes, there's little toes
with the little.
That was my feet, and I remember sitting there going, "Oh, I got to get compression socks. I'm not gonna live through this meal." So that didn't happen. I was okay, but I did survive the Hawaii meal. But we were staying at the this. It was called. They used to call it when it was first built, like the $1 million tower or something, or I don't know. You had to be a millionaire to live there. It's really nice, but it's since not. It is private residences, mostly owned by people who don't live there, and they rent them. But there's a couple top rentals in the penthouses that are unreal views of Waikiki, and I'm going to, even though my mom said, don't show pictures anymore. She's always complaining.
Stop.
What? Oh, don't say that. Bridget.
What?
Don't talk about my mother that way.
Oh, Jim is saying that when we went, he and Jen, we asked for a side of Spam, and they gave, oops.
It's just like on the,
and they gave us.
They just have it there.
A huge plastic container with a sad little piece of microwave Spam.
Oh, I wonder if they serve it with like a breakfast. Like
it was like, have a little Spam with your microwave plastic container.
It's very difficult. It's hard to believe that any fast food place in Hawaii doesn't have Spam just sitting somewhere, just in case. But check this out. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you pictures because I love pictures
of Hawaii when we were there.
Hawaii. Momless pictures. Mom has put a boycott on herself ever being seen.
Wait, are you showing 2017 or?
I'm doing 17. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, she wasn't there, so it makes it really easy to avoid her.
We were there with Hahana Heather.
Hahana and her hubs. Okay. Well, yeah. Maybe we should.
And
we didn't ask them if we should. No, we're not gonna ask them.
And wait, what does he go by for his tiki name?
Does he have one?
Hogan.
Chin Hogan.
Yeah, Chin Hogan.
Which is not a tiki name, but it's okay.
But it's based on a band from Burlington, Vermont, Chin Ho.
Yeah, I mean, were they good? I don't know.
I don't remember.
They were not. But people liked them. So I should not say that. You know how sometimes you just like a band and sometimes you don't? Look at all these pictures. I don't even know what should I actually be looking at. Oh, these aren't my pictures. That's why. Oh dear. Oh, Bridget, this is way too many pictures. I cannot deal. Oh my gosh, I take such beautiful pictures though. Hold on. Just make sure we don't have any nudity in here because we were naked most of the time. Right there on the beach. We were not. That's just a joke. Wait, hold on. I'm going to share. I'm sharing.
Although we could be naked because we're so pale, the sun would just reflect off from us and people wouldn't
We
see
just
us
look
anyhow.
clear. We just look clear. Like it just kind of reflects the surroundings. Okay, so check this out. Wait, where's the thing? Share. Okay, I'm going to share a screen. Sorry, I got stuff in the way. I got to like look around it. I just don't want to try that hard. Okay, here we go. Boom. Take that.
That was all little tiles, right?
Yeah, this is like a mosaic going up this building. This is a place you can rent this. 6th floor of this is for rent. And maybe another floor, I'm not positive, but they oh yeah, look how some people filled in the
so they have like a
this building is just gorgeous. This is at the foot of Diamond Head, so it's right on the ocean, and it's
you know what that picture makes.
Look at us. That's us. This one's me. This one's Bridget.
Look at the glass, the tiki.
Yeah. That's because we were in Hawaii.
I know, we need some of those. But that picture.
Look at us pretending to get married.
Oh, again.
Yeah, this is where we were showing. This is like the place we got married. It was nicer because there wasn't this garbage. Is that really garbage, or is it just like flowers? Or something?
It's leaves from the tree.
Leaves?
Oh wait, that's not a.
I think those are flowers.
What am I talking about?
Or they like some samosas?
I don't know.
Like some type of pastry? Wait, what's this?
Somebody else.
Oh, they're taking pictures. Oh, those were flowers. This guy is like got tactical photography equipment.
I do not remember anyone.
Look at these nerds out here. Hey, Bill. Hey, John. Fancy meeting you here. That's awesome. This is us.
And so we're like, oh God, are we really doing this?
Yeah, we did that.
Look at your sneakers.
Look at I'm 9 months. I'm like 17 months pregnant here.
Wait, you're the quad. Are you the what was that lady called nickname that had like 8 kids or 12 kids?
Octomom.
Oh, are you Octopop?
Yes. I am Octomom. I am Octomom. I mean, let's face it. Look, there's Steve and Bridget. That's the
that
gate.
Picture of that building though reminded me.
Look at Bridget nuzzle nosing with the moai at the Bishop Museum.
It made me think of the little teeny book that we have printed, and I feel we need to print more of those.
Okay. Don't be sad. That's me trying to get a grip on him.
Oh, that's one of those live photos.
Nobody wants to talk about the live photos. Oh, that's your dad's house. Wow, there's some weird stuff mixed in here.
Yeah, maybe you should shrink it.
How do you do that?
I don't know.
This is favorites. I don't want favorites. That could be bad. Who knows what my favorites are? Oh yeah, here you go. You just go in here and you go look. Wow, that's some weird stuff. But are we still sharing screen?
I hope not.
No. Check me out. I just want to.
Yeah, that is crazy.
So this is
you definitely look very 80s movie.
I'm all Anthony Michael hauled out.
Yes.
Here. He was the guy I went for. I was the king of the dipshits, so to speak. I don't know what I was doing. How does someone like that turn into this Primo Kimo thing? Yeah, isn't that awesome though?
I don't remember ever seeing that photo of you.
That's the Bishop Museum. Yeah, I'll rent it out to you.
I love that tiki.
This is a real one too. So this is at the Bishop Museum in Honolulu, and they have all the real stuff here. That's the real reels. I just wanted to show you. Actually, I just wanted to zip over here to show you. Where's the apartment we stayed in?
Huh.
Look at that. Could have accidentally showed that. Let's see.
That's what just took my breath away for a second.
Where is our apartment?
No. Dang it.
It's so good. I mean, I'm looking through like just a million pictures. Excuse me. Because we did a bunch of pictures of
the architecture.
This coffee shop is no longer there. The Wailana. So that was if you did get there, Jim, did you get to this coffee shop? It was probably gone. I mean, this is the inside of it. It's been like this. I mean, maybe these have been replaced, but it's been like this since I was a child. I mean, we would go there. It's probably from the 60s. I mean, definitely longer than I've been alive, but I mean, it's got the salad bar. Look at the salad bar. You see here's the tiles we were talking about in the Denny's.
He said no, they didn't see that one, but very cool.
There's me. Look, I'm in there. That's me.
You look like a tiki.
So, and this is the round bar that's in that coffee shop. This is the cocktail lounge.
That was like through a doorway, right? You took that photo. We couldn't go.
We asked the manager and she let us in. Remember?
No, I think I probably was like, oh my god, I don't know him, and I ran away.
But yeah, this used to be the cocktail lounge of the coffee shop. So like Denny's or anything, they had a cocktail lounge. And in the 70s, they had musicians here. So I'm not Bob Hope. Bob Hope didn't perform here. Neither did Don Ho or Sam. What's Sam's last name?
Kennison.
Nobody famous played in here. However, it was a really cool spot, and everyone who's ever been to Waikiki on the planet of Earth, except for Jim and Genevieve, have been there. So I'm sorry. But it was just like one of those places that they had it on a Hawaii 5-0, Magnum PI, everything they filmed there. Kind of like La Mariana in the new Hawaii 5-0.
Which they just reopened. La Mariana. My gosh.
Announcement. La Mariana's open. Go there right now.
Okay. We're ready to hop on the plane. We'll be there in 12 hours, 13, 14, 15 hours.
I have to buy the tickets, but I don't care. I check myself in to the baggage claim. How hard is it to find the stupid hotel that we stayed at? Because that's what I want, and it won't.
Not a hotel.
Well, it was a hotel once, right?
Oh.
But I think maybe it was just condominiums always.
Yeah.
Probably. Nuts. I don't
know if we actually have any still photographs. I think it was all videos inside.
Oh no, I took pictures of it.
Oh,
you're saying that the one with the bikini lady? Huh? And then that was a film, you're right. That's where we got most of those images of it. Well, you can't see it now. How do you like that? Ooh, what's that? That was the... What is that? Let's just talk about it some more. It was really cool, and you can't see it, but we're imagining it
overlooked
right now.
Waikiki Beach. It was how many stories tall?
32.
And we were...
31.
Yeah, we were really high up. We had a great view.
I was like, I'm such a loser. I can't even get up to 32. We did that. We were fine. It was the best, amazing place ever. Your bedroom's just like right there, and you just there's the. But it was like the noises from the street carried up, but it wasn't like you were right on the street. And when you looked out of your balcony, you saw nothing but sunset and ocean because you were so high you didn't see anything. It was
unreal. And they did have.
Here's the McDonald's.
Oh, well, there you go.
This is the important part, anyway.
Oh, there's a teriyaki. McTerry
Deluxe. Is that sounds gross.
So there was a pool, an outdoor pool at the place that we were staying at.
And it used to be a tennis court.
And the storm came through, and it was so intense. Remember that?
There's the
and it took like towels and stuff and whipped them up in the air, and the towels went flying off into the sunset.
Oh, you mean off of people's balconies? And they actually flew up and like in a cylindrical, and they all these towels, beach towels, made like a typhoon and went up.
And the patio furniture was flipping over from the wind. It was awesome. It was so crazy.
These are all apartments in Honolulu. We took tons of pictures and we made a book. We got Sunset Towers. It's like you want to touch it, but you can't. You can't. It's too precious. So anyway, the place we stayed was awesome. So let's talk about the art before all of a sudden it's like the end of the day. Let me take a sip and recharge. Oh, it's so refreshing though. I mean, not a fancy drink, just ice cubes and delicious.
It makes the wine taste so much better putting the pog in it.
Don't tell the guy who made the wine. But yeah, I agree.
He doesn't care. I bought it. Well, we bought it anyhow.
So the tiki art that we wanted to talk about today was just like basically, you know, because the art has been around for a little while. We noticed that we had kind of not like too distinct, but like we had early tiki artists and then like later ones, and just thought we'd just point out a couple of cool things. Like this one, that's Shag. Everybody knows Shag. And this is one that's just on our wall, right next to my desk here. This is the Anger of Alf Charles, which I got maybe
in
the early 2000s. Yeah. About 20, yeah. And before we had the restaurant and everything, so that got us real excited about tiki and stuff, and we started to buy art.
Oh no, did we pull out the tiki team?
No, but let's not. We don't need to. It's okay.
Okay.
And then these we've never showed. These have not made an appearance since the restaurant. And this is an artist who used to go by Flounder. His name is Scott Shidley. He's from Florida. Used to go by Flounder, but definitely one of the premier tiki artists. He does really cool stuff. He does pictures of famous dictators who are all in pride garb and stuff. Like he juxtaposes everything, and he's just a phenomenal artist. But I asked him to do
no, aim it up a little like toward the ceiling. That. There you go. Yeah.
So I asked him to do like 4 tiki mug paintings for me, and this is one of them. These hung on the wall at the restaurant, and we have never put them up again ever.
No, we got to. They look like photographs.
Basically look like photographs
because he did such a great job. They're beautiful.
Flounder, Scott Shidley is his name. And
aim it up toward the ceiling a little.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. That is a painting.
That's the man
it's
eater.
It's a painting. That is not a photograph. It's beautiful.
Yep.
Absolutely amazing.
So those are going to go back on the wall someday.
Like will they go in the tiki bar, or should we put them more like in our living space?
We're going to have a tiki bar. Where's the tiki bar, Bridget?
Tiki bar.
Oh, the tiki bar. You have so much work and so many drinks, and then just can't do all the work because you have too many drinks. And then we noticed that we had and Miles Thompson. Miles Thompson did the artwork for Kahiki Moon, and we didn't pull down the right things. So he did when we first decided to do the Tiki Bar, 2000, maybe late 2003. I think is when we started, or this is when I started developing the idea. And I asked him to do some specific things for the art. And we used basically the Book of Tiki was the place to find anything.
Inspiration.
And basically, in any place in the early 2000s, the Book of Tiki was it. You could find all your other stuff that you found in stores and things, and you could do your own research. But ultimately, that was the book that brought it all together into one place, so we could all understand what the heck was going on. Because I was into Hawaii in the 90s, and into tikis and Hawaiian shirts and cocktails and the like. And I remember all the old stuff, the music, everything, but it wasn't brought together until Sven Kirsten really put that really put the book together and made us all understand the ABCs. He's like the rug that tied the room together in The Big Lebowski. What's the name of that place that I was looking for just now? I wanted to show the Miles stuff. Oh yeah, I know where it is. Okay. So Miles did not only the artwork for the logo, but also did like the words, the writing, and also did some stuff that we never even used because we just didn't. And so what I'm going to show you first is basically the main logo. Oh, the music playing. That's nice. Oh God. Hold on. Cancel. That's the Bridget just pulled that off the wall. So that's the main logo for Kahiki Moon. And so it's an oil painting that Miles did that never hung in the restaurant, that has only hung in our house because the restaurant was not supposed to only be around for a year. We put a lot of effort into it. You can't even see it's 4 feet tall, like 2 feet wide. It's oil on board, and that's the logo. So if I show you, I can show you this. Thanks, sweetie. That was nice. Let's pull this up in the picture. And then you go, oh, what window you want? Oh, I want that window. Then you go share that one. So Miles did this picture. And somewhere we have a stack of black board where he's painted various options. And we just narrowed it down. And in the Book of Tiki, there's a couple of restaurants. I'm not going to remember what they are. If you look on there, there's a restaurant with half of a face. The whole menu. This is, we took sort of the inspiration from that, but with a whole new direction. And then that's sort of what it became. I mean, that's not that cool. Right there. There you go. So this is like the banner and the horizontal look of it. Polynesian Restaurant Lounge. I didn't even want to use the word tiki back then because I just thought, I don't know. Tiki is just too easy to say. Look at this. This has never been seen by human ears or eyes.
Hey, I just was thinking.
Excuse me.
Do you want to say how we paid for your big painting? What it was we?
Oh, the painting was, yes, the painting was paid for with some money and a human skull. So we bought the artist, artists, how they are. And they like to hold someone's head and look at it. And he had it. I know he named it Amy. I don't know what happened to Amy, but we did buy him
the human skull.
a human skull.
Jim Johnson is asking, did you guys get to go to the Rock Island Cafe before it closed?
In Honolulu at the Prince Kahio place. Rock Island. I'm not sure what you maybe I don't know what you mean. Is it in Honolulu, the ice cream parlor place that was sort of a Elvis 1950s place? That's Rock Island. We also had a Rock Island music store here in Burlington, so that's why I don't necessarily for sure know what the heck he's talking
I can't imagine he would be talking about the Burlington thing.
Why would he talk about that? No one would talk about that.
No.
But that's what comes to my mind.
Oh, he's gonna send us a pic. He said 1 second.
Okay. Send us a pic. But this is the lady from Kahiki Moon. Oh, look at this. This is even more art.
Oh, I love the colors on that.
Yeah. So this right here, if you made a square on this part of the art and you took the lady out, that was our cocktail napkin, which we never made. So don't steal that. So I'm going to make them and then sell them like they're old. But what I asked for specifically was, besides the lady, I said, I like it when the color doesn't go to the lines. I have no idea what I'm talking about. So he did it. I mean, I was just like, I really am just like a kind of a dope.
Well, you like the Hanna-Barbera type
I love Hanna-Barbera stuff.
Art.
And I love that when the color doesn't stand the lines. I love that. So that's what I asked for. And then
Tiki
we also
Ray, hi.
Tiki Ray. Aloha. Welcome. And then I said, can you make a tray with a pineapple, like a stylized pineapple, a tiki mug, and a fish with eyes going boing. That was my ask. So
he
here
delivered,
you see,
that's for sure.
So this was the cover of the drink menu that never happened.
What are you doing, little man?
You're the cutest puppy ever made. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You want to go play with cookies outside? Oh my gosh, it's hard to turn that down. We're going to for a few more minutes, but then we'll oblige. Okay, so that's that. But beautiful artwork by Miles Thompson. Couldn't have asked for a better experience and working with somebody. This was not a menu. This was just a mock-up.
But that's reminiscent of a vintage menu restaurant. Come here, little guy. Come on.
Yes, it is. Oh, that's interesting. Hold on. I should have put that. So when we were talking, and it kind of shows how the development works with the artist, which I think is kind of cool. We have some other stuff.
Look at that.
So when we were talking about what the, maybe elements, and these are some elements that weren't used, and but we were trying to so it's Kahiki Moon is the name of the restaurant. So obviously we're working with moon faces, moon archetypes and things, but with a square pineapple. That was very important to me to have a square pineapple. And obviously that didn't happen. Here's another mock-up of a cocktail napkin where we were very much trying to do the colorful, very colorful, these no colors on here, but just a colorful early sort of tiki bar resurgence vibe that we had. And again, I'm pretty sure we were the first tiki bar that was more homage-y than it was trying to recreate any specific thing, but we were definitely using the artists of the time and such.
I love the font of moon.
Yeah. I mean, of course, that's not even a font. I mean, it's just image. He created that, but he made the moon word out of moons. There's the lady.
Yeah.
And again, that's the really cocktail napkin down there. I mean, I should just make that. Shoot.
When you get a moment, you should show the little.
When I get a mo,
chihuahuas.
Give me mo.
Chihuahuas.
So Miles sent us these as a gift once,
adorable.
And they're just these tiny little prints and of these two chihuahuas. And Miles loves the chihuahuas, and we love the chihuahuas.
He has had chihuahuas.
And so we had them framed in, double size vintage. They're gold. They're not necessarily gold. I don't know if they were gold.
The actual prints are probably
gilded.
like what, 4 inches, 4x4. I'm thinking.
Yeah, 4x4. I would say. Just gorgeous little pictures.
Cute.
Whoops, sorry. So he's an awesome artist. Awesome artist. I think he's worked for basically everybody in a good way, like all up and down the animation spectrum.
Yeah, I think he's worked for Disney.
I think he's at Disney right now.
And if you've ever been into the Tiki Tea, you'll see.
Oh, his. Are your hands washed? I don't want to talk. It's raw art. It's just paper. It'll absorb your oils. It'll absorb your oils.
There's not much time left. It's too time consuming to go deal with that.
Well, it's right in Tiki Tea. It's one of the few pieces of art in there. And it's got.
Oh, that stinks. Jim was saying, Facebook won't let me paste the images here, and I can't send them by Messenger.
No. Okay. It was Rock Island. Where is Rock Island? Which, what state of mind do you have to be in to get to Rock Island?
Wait, I'm going to look it up. Rock Island Cafe.
If it's the cafe, that is in Honolulu. That was in Honolulu.
Yes, it's the cafe.
Yes, I have been there. I have been there when I was a kid. Bridget, quick.
What?
The box kite.
What?
Jim, I'm going to tell you a story. This is called Primo Kimo's Talk Story. You are here. You are going to witness a talk story miracle.
I do not know where that kite is.
It's right there.
What?
It's literally, I'm going to point it out as you get up and walk. Jim, this one's for you. So where the Rock Island is called I think it was called Prince Kuhio. Right down the alleyway there. No, over here. That alleyway. Follow my arthritic finger. No, over here. In the center. Yes. No, keep going down that way. Way down. That's it. You found it. Don't ruin that. Here, don't touch it. Please. You're trying to wipe the freaking dust off and you're ruining the most brilliant piece of genius known to man. Jim. Single eyeball, which is Jim. So at that place, at the Rock Island Cafe, that little mall used to be a swinging hip spot in Honolulu. I mean, cool stores. A cool thing used to be in the 70s. It was called kiting. People made stupid kites and flew them like jerks. So the year is 1976. The show is Primo Kimo's Talk Story Happy Hour. The other people included were my mother and my aunt. And we're at that mall in 1976 or maybe earlier. I can't be sure. I'm pretty sure I was old enough to throw a fit. So it was probably, like 7 maybe-ish. And we went to that and they had this kite shop that was just insane kite shop, and everything is what do you call this stuff? Cellophane. Yeah. So see this virginal kite that has never been assembled. This is some sort of beautiful box kite that we bought at that mall, up on the top floor in the back. And it was just like, they had shows there, and then the changing of the guard. It's like crazy stuff. And it was a really hip spot. So we went up into that kite store and I saw this. Look, it's just like
deteriorating
dust.
Well, geez,
don't touch it. I told you not to touch it. So my mother bought me this. My mother bought me the kite. This was after a lot of negotiations. And it was very sad. It was There was a lot of tears and there was a lot of sadness. And she bought it for me. So then,
wait, how old were you?
When she moves out of her house, she lets me have it. So we bought it. We took it home. We never played with it. Never got to put it. It was in her closet for years. Wasn't allowed to touch it. Nothing. And then here it is, Jim. Jim, I need you to come here and build the kite with me and help me fly my kite.
Okay, let's see.
This is the best story ever. Have I been to Rock Island?
So, yeah, he says, yes, that's the place. When we went, it was apparently closing the next day or something.
I feel like when we went, it was too.
Lots and lots of bamboo, good food, and bad cocktails. The address was 2435 Koa Ave.
Hold on. Jim, we are testing. We're going to Honolulu. Because I know it's not there anymore. It definitely. When did you go last, Jim? What year was it? Because
I feel like they were there like 5 years ago.
It was before us? Because we went there, so it wasn't closed yet. In 2017, which is 4 years ago now. No, how many years ago? Wait, is that 5 years ago?
I know. I just had to say 2018. That's when they went.
Okay, so
we were there in January 2018.
Okay, 2018. Yeah, and it was it was definitely closing down. Like they said, it was the last few days. So you probably went there. Now that place was, it's weird for Honolulu because it wasn't necessarily Hawaiian, but they were mixing in that colonial vibe in with the Hawaiian. So, and my aunt who loved England as much as she loved Hawaii, it was just like nirvana to her.
Oh God, so, I bet.
And they had the changing of the guard and all that good stuff, and it was enjoyable. And I really always looked. So when we were back in 2008 to get married and stuff, and we were just like, okay, run to that mall. I just want to run there, and it wasn't as nice as it used to be. And it was a lot of kind of tchotchke shops and stuff, but we went up to the top floor and bought like 4 or 5 Hawaiian shirts, just the most overdone commercial tourist, like with the sunset going up the shirt and stuff, and I still have those. Yeah. Are you pressing his nose?
Yeah,
it's such a good nose to press. So what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was going to Google Maps and then I was entering in the address. Give me the address again.
It is 2435 Koa Ave.
2435
Koa
as like KOA.
KOA. OKOA. Dang it.
Two 435 Koa Ave. It says it's an Urban Outfitters now.
No. What?
Yeah, that's just a shame.
No, that's 2424.
Is it? Well, I'll tell you what, Jim. When you get married and we go on your honeymoon with you, we are going to take you to some places that there's still a few places. Now the pandemic hit Honolulu hard. So the old places like the steak shops and everything, they had a hard time. I mean, obviously it's still what's the place with it's not Outrigger. The one right on the main strip by the Ilokai, and it's been there forever. That place barely made it.
Jim says, deal.
Yes, we're gonna eat steaks, and we're gonna swing cans, and we're gonna do it all. We're gonna do it up, and we're gonna leave your beautiful new wife and my wife somewhere, and we're gonna go tear down Honolulu. There's not a lot you can. I mean, back in the day,
we'll tear it up in Honolulu.
It was you don't want to tear it down. You want to tear it up. Yeah, that's probably better.
Jen and I will tear it up. You guys can tear it down.
That's exactly how the things work in life. It's a balance. It's a balance. But holy cow, it's going to be good when you guys get married. It's going to be great. Look forward to that. And I also look forward to holy cow.
Jim.
Bye, Jim.
Boss is circling.
See you in 21.
You too. Love you.
21
love
days.
You and Jen. Bye.
See you guys.
Woo!
Aloha. Ohana is in 21 days. It is 5:00. Wait, we don't go until we hear Loverboy. So we don't hear Loverboy.
Alexa tells us when it's time.
I got to keep this one ear open because the headphones on it. She's gonna start talking. It's never just comes in and goes ding ding cowbell ding 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 do 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 do. So first she has to say, "Hey, if you want to buy some stuff from us, have a great weekend and buy some stuff and blah 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 blah," and then she plays it. I don't know when things changed because she used to just play it. How dare you? How dare you? You guys, thank you all so much for coming and visiting and talking story for an hour. We showed you some stuff. We showed you the infamous kite.
Aloha Julie. Aloha Julie is watching. Aloha Julie.
Aloha Julie is in Texas. You're in Texas.
Aloha.
I know where you are.
Julie.
Aloha Julie. Aloha. Oh, there he is. That's still Alexa. Play the noise. There it is. I hear it. Everybody's working for the weekend. Thank you guys for coming. We will see you next week. It is 21 days until Ohana. We can't wait for that. So I hope a lot of you are there.
Aloha back. Aloha, Julie says.
Aloha. Say hi to Texas. What do you say? Aloha, howdy?
Howdy, Texas.
Aloha.
No, aloha. I don't know.
Aloha even. How
Aloha.
Have a great weekend, everybody. Love you guys.
Thank you. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Aloha.